Well, you found another fine episode of the Brew. Jersey Joe here, Eye on the Box over there from Vegas. And one thing we know that you guys like to talk about is food and drink. Especially when you have a drinking web show, we're going to talk about another drink tonight. Eggnog. Joel, what do you think about eggnog? You like eggnog? You look like you're an eggnog fan.
Yeah, put eggnog in, put it in liquor though.
Funny you should say that, because I'm having a glass of eggnog here live on the show right now. And look, of course, I bought the brand that has Southern Comfort in it. I know you expect nothing less out of me. Southern Comfort Vanilla Spice Flavored Eggnog. It's not bad. Not bad. Well, hey, those of you watching out there live, join our live conversation. Tell us, what do you think about eggnog? Do you like it, love it, hate it? Is it part of your holiday tradition? We got a bunch of your responses to share with you in just a moment. Joel and I will talk about our little fun with eggnog here in just a second. As my tongue, as you can tell, I've already had a little bit of holiday spiced eggnog. But Joel, we'll go to you first. How often do you drink eggnog? Do you even drink it at all? Like it? No?
Not really. Seasonal.
Well, I mean, it is seasonal. I guess it is one of those things that you can drink this time of year. Me, I never was a big fan of it, just for the fact that, this is kind of stupid, it's called eggnog, and I'm not a big fan of eggs, as you know, so for me, I was never really like, I want it. But I'll say within the last, few years, I'll get into it, and I actually broke down and bought this carton here for the web show, and I gotta admit, I'm enjoying my little eggnog beverage here. Are you surprised by that?
No, that sounds about right for you.
I have to say, though, it's definitely better with the booze in it. You know, if you're going to go for it, especially if you're talking on a drinking web show like you and I are here, mix it with booze. Hey, you know, I know people like it non-alcoholic for the kids and stuff, and there's different ways you can all do it yourself. But you know what? Booze makes a little bit I think pretty much makes everything better, don't you think?
Yeah.
Of course it does. All right, well, a bunch of you had a couple comments writing about this, and you know what? I'm surprised when we put a comment out on social media, you guys go for it. Well, you certainly did about eggnog, so let's take a few of your comments right now, because 1 billion bartender says, love, love, love it. But then Rockford Guitar writes in and says, hate, hate, hate it. So it's almost like those two work together on this one. Nicole Pipitone writes in with a big old heart emoji, and then Todd writes in and says, no history, I'm the only one that drinks it. I get mine at Sheetz. Sheetz, there you go. One of the best convenience stores in the United States of America. I know they have it there. You know what? Because Sheetz, they have everything. You love Sheetz, don't you, Joel?
No hablo English.
Yes, I know you do, because I've seen you in the Sheetz before. And they have some of the best coffee out there too. But you actually get little cartons of eggnog like that there too. And they also make those whole the whole coffee bar eggnog spiced drinks. Ooh. Now I think that would be horrible, mixing coffee and eggnog. Blah, don't you think?
Sure. Yeah.
Well, let's go to more of your comments right now, because Jason writes in and he says, so good, but so bad for you. It's like drinking melted ice cream. I don't know if I agree on that one. I don't necessarily think that I would call eggnog melted ice cream.
Nah.
I mean, a good creme brulee, maybe. And I like we went to Denver, and there was that one little, haunted bar across the street from the hotel we stayed in. They had this awesome freaking creme brulee that I think is somehow kind of close to an eggnog. I'm not an eggnog expert, as you can tell, but we'll check the recipe here in just a second. But a good creme brulee, they get that blowtorch out and put the little, caramel, or caramelize the ice, the front of it, or whatever the heck it is. That's not bad. What about a creme brulee? You get in on that? You can get those on Vegas buffets.
I don't know. That's some fancy shit.
It is one of those fancy things. Let's one more viewer comment right now, because Keith writes in and he says, without booze, I find no value in drinking it. I think Keith is right on that one. No booze, no drink. Or as you say, no habla inglés.
Yeah, that works. It's the best one.
Yeah, I agree with him. Let's go to the poll right now, because the poll, you guys always have a great answer for this one. So let's take it official right here, right now. Do you drink eggnog? 67% of you said, yes, you absolutely do drink eggnog, and 33% say, no, you don't. Well, I don't know, 67, I don't know that many people that drink eggnog, but, the poll doesn't lie, so I don't know, Joel, do you know a lot of people that drink eggnog? Not a thing?
Yeah, people like it. People get mad if you don't like it.
I mean, it is for selling stores out there in Vegas, right?
Yeah, it's everywhere. I'm sure it's everywhere.
I mean, even growing up as a kid, in Pennsylvania, we didn't really have it that often as a holiday thing. My grandmother might buy a tiny jug here or there, but as a holiday tradition, no, not part of mine. What about yours?
Probably just had to suck all the eggs into the carton.
I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, right? Well, I looked it up. Though. So what is eggnog made out of? Okay, so eggnog is made out of milk, cream, sugar. That's always good. Here we go, though. Blend whipped egg whites and then egg yolks. And, of course, if you want to, you can put a little booze in it, brandy, rum, whiskey, or bourbon. But, Joel, let me ask you a trivia question right here, right now. Do you know which country invented eggnog? Where's it from?
Not here.
That part is correct. And your guess would be?
Somewhere in Scandinavia, probably.
Scandinavia, you're incorrect, you bloke. It's actually from the United Kingdom. They came up with it according to the research that I did, and they brought it across the pond, and well...
That's pretty close.
Yeah, it is pretty close. You were... I'll give you half a point for saying it was not created here, but that is the right answer. The other right answer is you clicking that like and subscribe button down below so you can see some more episodes of this web show. And on Thursday, Kick It Back with Jersey Joe, we're going to play another round of Caption This. And here's a crazy one this time. What do you do when a woman passes out on the subway train or you see a cow with a sombrero? You get your webcam out like I did and make it a part of Caption This. And you'll find out who the winners are of Thursday on Kick It Back with Jersey Joe. Like or subscribe. That's always a good time. So there we go, Joel. We settled the eggnog debate. Our friends and followers here online, they like it. We don't seem to care.
Nope, don't give a single
But that's what happens, though, when you have a live opinion show. You get a live opinion like that. Jersey Joe here, eye on the box over there. Thanks for watching. And like we tell you always, we'll see you next time, I hope.